So it's okay so you say it's not a social privilege, but you're allowed to punch someone weaker than you. I'm just not allowed to punch
Who am
someone
I punching weaker than
You see
me?
what I'm saying?
Who am I?
That sounds like a social privilege.
Who am I punching weaker
woman,
than me?
the weaker woman.
But we're still a woman. We're still in the same category.
So?
Okay, until you guys differentiate male and female, we
then
can't
let's
have
try
this
it. Okay, well,
discussion.
let's try it one more way. Just one more way. Very simple.
Yeah, this is really simple.
If a man was 50% weaker than you, a man.
I'm not
and he
fighting a
punched
man.
you and he attacked you.
Not
and
fighting a
he punched
man.
you as hard as he could in the face. Would you punch him back?
This is different because even if I was to punch him back, a weak man. Because a girl is physiologically weaker than a male. We went over this, right?
He's weaker, right?
He's weaker.
Yes. Okay.
He's
just
weaker.
listen to my question.
Is he my age?
Here, just listen.
Don't
Listen
think
again.
about how
Listen
you're going
again.
to respond. Just listen to the actual question. A man. Let's assume a man is 50% weaker than you. Same age. He's in your same social group. He's just 50% weaker than you, and he physically attacks you, and he punches you as hard as he can, and he's continuing to hit you. Would you hit him back?
As a nurse, if a man is my age and I'm 50% stronger than that man, it's probably because he's critically ill. Okay, or something like that.
Just
He's sick.
answer
He's
the
sick.
question, answer the
No,
question.
we have to go through. We have to go through things like this because you want to talk about hypotheticals, right? If a guy my age is 50% weaker than me, it's because he's sick. So if a sick patient comes to me and tries to hit me,
20% weaker than you.
my answer is no. I won't hit back.
If
No.
he's 20%
So as a
weaker
woman,
than you?
if I could say that, and as a man, you can't say that. I don't know what's
Yeah.
up.
So what if he's 20% weaker than you?
Sorry, it's okay. Sorry, I don't know.
Can I say something?
But what if he's 20%
Okay,
weaker?
so,
Can you just answer
like-
that real quick?
I'll get you in just a
What if
sec.
he's 20% weaker?
20% weaker.
Which would be
20%.
what? What is that to you? 20% weaker than me as a male? Because
I don't know. Like, let's say that you can lift a
Well, give
fucking
me an
40-pound
example. Talk
box.
about
Hang on.
hypotheticals.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Let's say you can lift a 40-pound box, and he can only lift like a 30-pound box.
Equivalent.
That's not.
Yeah.
And he's hitting you in the face
I don't know what
as
point you're
hard
trying
as
to
he
make. I think I
can.
made mine. But what
That you could defend
Okay, so
yourself
like
or not.
a year ago, I hit my man. I made his nose bleed.
did he hit you?
He hit me back and gave me a concussion. Do you feel like who's in the wrong? Do you feel like he should have hit
I'm
me
so
back?
sorry.
Wait, you broke
No,
his
girl.
nose?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you went through that. I'm so sorry that you went through that.
Wait,
It's not okay
you're-
for
No,
you
it's
guys.
Wait,
to
okay.
I'm so
But I'm
sorry.
just saying,
wait.
do you feel like it's
Somebody got your
okay
ass
for him
kicked.
to
I'm
hit
sorry
me
about
back?
that.
Is what I'm saying.
What
Sorry.
happened?
No, it's okay. I don't.
What did you say?
Wait, you're sorry.
I'm just
what do you
saying,
mean?
like,
You're
I-
sorry.
I
About
hit
that
him
whole
so
situation.
hard
Domestic
that I
violence
broke
is a
his
really
nose.
big thing. Domestic violence. It's
Who's the
something to play
victim?
with.
Who's the victim?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Was
who's
she
the
the victim?
victim?
The guy.
What did you
What
do?
I'm
What did
saying.
you? What did
She
you
hit
do?
him.
What did
So
you?
I hit
What
him
did you
first,
do?
and I broke
Why
his
did you?
nose.
Why did you hit him first?
Because
That
he
sounds
was
like
playing
victim
with me.
blaming.
Why was he playing with you?
He was playing
That's
with
just
me.
victim blaming.
It's not okay for her to be
Victim
hitting
blaming.
somebody. It's not okay
It's
for her to
what
hit
I'm saying.
somebody.
So that's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
saying
So
that
he hit me
either.
back. So
But
I'm saying, like, who's in the wrong?
were you hospitalized with a concussion?
That's not the point.
Wait,
It's
did-
what
did-
it's
did
what
this
it is.
act-
I
point.
broke
She
his
can't-
nose.
she can't
Wait, did
So-
this actually happen?
No, this actually happened. Yeah.
Okay.
She made his nose bleed.
No, she
I
no.
broke
She broke his nose. Not just a nosebleed.
She said
broke
nose
his
bleed.
nose. No, she said broke.
I broke his nose, and then he hit me back because so, like,
Was
Why-
it justified?
no, absolutely not. Not justified.
No. For him to hit
for
her
him
back.
to hit me back.
For him to hit you back, was that
Yeah.
justified? A man
Yeah.
should never
He
hit a
was
woman.
like
This is
20,
why.
he was like 20
Wow.
times.
They're gonna
stronger
give you a
than me.
concussion. You guys want to end up in jail? Because whatever you guys are laughing about right now, ha 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 ha, how you're acting, you're gonna end up in jail, right? The first person who comes to you, domestic violence wise,
Well,
you know what
technically,
I'm
she
saying?
would have been the
He
domestic.
could've,
In my
like-
situation, I'm
Wait,
betting
what-
I'm
what- did
protecting
you-
you and you.
Hold on. Wait, okay, let me ask you a question. Did the police come?
No, I didn't call the police. He
Okay,
didn't call
so
the
you
police.
guys
It was just like between
So
us.
he punched you in the face,
but no, I punched him in the face first.
Well, yeah.
And then he hit
And
me in
then-
the back of my head, and I got a concussion. So I'm
and
saying
he just struck you once.
Yeah.
And then you guys, he
How old are
left?
21.
You're
Or
21.
did you guys
So-
kick it after while you were all concussed and his nose was bleeding?
Because well, think about this. Think about
Bonding
this. If you're-
experience.
This is the perfect
No,
example
I
of the
went to
social privilege that I'm
hospital,
talking about that you're
Social
claiming you don't
privilege.
advocate for. She
My
said,
social privilege is to
hang
be
on,
here
Hey,
hang on,
stop,
I haven't
stop,
even-
stop,
I
stop, stop.
haven't
Hey,
even
stop.
stated the
Let him
position
talk.
yet. I haven't even stated the position yet. But this is a perfect example of the social privilege. You're actually stating if she went over and broke this guy's nose, that he should just have to walk away with a broken nose. Like that's your actual.
He could have
position.
called the
You're like-
cops on her.
And you're like, but that's not privilege, Andrew. That's
He could
not
have called the
privilege."
cops on her, and she instead of her getting concussed, she could have been locked up.
Yeah, what are the cops going to do if she doesn't want to go to jail?
That's the better scenario for
What are
everybody.
the cops
What
going
did
to
you
do if
just
she doesn't
say?
want to go to jail?
If she doesn't want to go to jail, what are the cops gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, no, answer my
Whatever.
question. What are the cops going to do?
Whatever.
Wait,
If
I
she doesn't
actually,
wanna go to jail, they're going to hurt her.
I have a question for you. Let's like rewind here really
What?
quick.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, had he not struck you back and you had just clocked him, broken nose, whatever, and he called the cops, would you have lied to the cops about the nature of the dispute?
100%.
Like, what, so would you have said like, oh, he hit me first, or something like that? Would you have lied to the police?
Honestly, wouldn't have called the police.
No, he called the
if
police.
he called the police, he
he
wouldn't
doesn't
have
hit.
called
He so he doesn't hit you back. He's got their broken nose. He calls the police. He does what she thinks you.
That's
he
the
should have done.
responsible
Hold on.
thing to do.
Yeah, sure. So would you have
Yeah.
lied to the police though?
That's a hard question.
She's 21. This girl.
What- how's
That's
that
the correct
relevant?
scenario.
How's that
How
relevant?
things
I
should be
don't
going
know.
down.
How's
If
that
you
relevant?
hit somebody, a man should lead, right? A man should lead. A man who's weak
Bro, you
or
can't
strong,
lead somebody who's breaking
You could
your
lead
nose.
yourself to the phone. You could lead yourself to the phone, call 911, and get her locked up.
What? You can also lead your fist to her mouth, and then
But
she'll
I'm
never break
saying-
your
Here's
nose.
the- wait,
And that leads you in jail.
Actually, this is
Also,
That's
we
not
also
funny
lead
for you to
your
be
right
laughing
hook
about.
to
I
your
could also
fucking
put my
jaw, and
foot
then
in
you
her.
never
What?
again.
That's crazy that we're having conversations
What's
like
actually
this.
crazy though
On the
is
media.
that
That's
even if a
crazy.
guy does
That's
exactly what
insane.
you said, even if a guy does exactly
No,
what you
they should be doing
can
that.
Can you be quiet, please? Even if a guy does exactly what you said, the woman can just lie and be like, "Oh, he hit me,"
Yeah.
I actually had something to say about
even
that.
if he doesn't hit her at all.
He'll still
And
get
he
in trouble.
could still get arrested. So
still get in
he
trouble.
he could still get arrested in this
Yeah.
scenario. That's okay. Well, I mean,